everyone. It's Cheryl Millett here, live at 5, Mondays on Facebook. I just want to talk about a couple of things today. Just going to see people coming on. Hi, CJ. I think the key thing I guess I want to mention today, and this is definitely not new. This is something you've heard before, and you're probably going to hear over and over again. And maybe at times we just so want the magic bullet, or we want a solution. And this is where we can fall into it, and actually in some ways, I guess, put the pressure on the doctors and the practitioners and other people as we do, because it comes from us people who are looking for something to actually say, help fix us, help fix us. So it is going to be both sides. It's just not one-sided here. When we're trying to work towards the healing or being the best that we can be, it's always going to be two-sided, not just one-sided. So here's the thing. I just want to say that we are all unique. And it's unique is just a word that we'll hear time and time again, like I said. But a uniqueness is also you understanding that you know what's best for you. At times, it's not the timing maybe to get better. Maybe the whole experience that you're having for yourself is for you. I mean, what does experiences do for us? They help us grow. They help us learn. They help us have the contrast of what does it feel like not being well to appreciate what it is feeling well. So you are unique. And in many cases, what companies like to do, or people or us like to do, is try to come up with processes, protocols. And these are just guidelines, and they can be very helpful. I mean, it always depends on, it may very well, of course, be part of the journey. But you are the only one who's going to know what's best for you. Part of it is just listening to your gut, listening to, some people call it intuition, and just seeing if things feel better for you. As you can see, the sun just came out. So it's great. It's great to be here. I mean, I love chatting what's ever kind of coming to me, or what's kind of be out there. And somebody mentioned something about, last week I spoke about microwaves. So I actually have this 17-page document that somebody who came on, that I want to read it, because I want to read it and learn about their perspective. And in some cases, when we think about us being unique, the help can be because we're tuning in to other people's perspectives on things. And there might be a little nudge. There might be, oh, that sounds pretty good. That feels right. And so there might be the play where other people are actually involved in guiding us or helping us figure out what our next steps are, whether it's in our healing process, or our just personal growth, anything like that. So uniqueness is something we talk to quite often, and you'll see it time and time again. But one of the things we have to kind of move into is really you will know what's best for you. So uniqueness, well, you can look at it this way. For the most part, we're almost identical when we think of what our body's made up of. And there's like 6 elements that we're mostly made up of, and that's all live things are made up there. So in some ways, we're similar, and that's clear. But in many other ways, we're not similar. So is it good or bad, right or wrong? Are we going to be able to figure it out? I don't know. I haven't observed anything that actually definitively describes one thing that is good for everybody, other than, I will say, love. So you're going to hear that. Love can be good for everybody and everything. I know I'm kind of going over to maybe the metaphysical side of things, but when we think of the good feelings, the things that bring us joy, or the things that we love, and we look at them and we think of them, boy, love can bring tears to your eyes in that case, which did this morning. I was talking to somebody who was in the park, and he's kind of down and out a little bit, but we were talking about bathing dogs and just how fun these dogs are. Funny when they're all wet and they're constantly trying to dry their face. And I could see he was just feeling that, and it was making him happy to remember what that is. So even as we think of uniqueness and we think about we know what's best for ourselves, there is the other part where there are these emotions that bring us happiness. And I can see that not necessarily like love being unique to any one person. That's for everyone. That's for everyone. And I think in a lot of ways it helps everyone, right? But there may be situations, of course, and we're going to get really deep here, but I don't want to, where it's not warranted, where we need to, speak our truth, and we need to say things. But generally, loving yourself doesn't go away anywhere. Loving yourself is something you can kind of hold on to every moment and so forth that way. But yeah, uniqueness was the topic for today. And if something doesn't feel right, you know what's best for you. And just ask the questions. If you're looking for things, just ask questions, because asking questions is probably one of the tools I talk to people most about, from the 3-year-old, the little ones, to the big kids. For all, just ask questions, because then we get to explore the different things that are available to us. But that's really all I wanted to speak about today. I didn't get to finish reading the document on the microwaves to see what that perspective is to add for last week. So I'm not going to bother to talk much about what I've read so far, but I will do that. So next week, I will be able to come on board and do this before I head off to Ireland. And I'm really going to try really, really hard to come on board. Who knows what I'm going to discover in Ireland that I can share with you. And that's it. So Cheryl Millett, live at 5. I'm going to thank everybody for coming on. I can see that CJ and Regina, they know each other from way back when, and I know them too. So thank you for everybody for coming on board. And just remember, we're all unique, and you know what's best for you. So follow that guide, follow that intuition. I wish everybody a great week. Take care. Bye for now.